Capricorn, how are you? If you're new, how welcome. My name is Michelle, and today we're going with your reading. Before I start, I want to remind you guys that my readings are no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Please keep in mind that the energies keep being inverted. This is completely general, so feel free to take or leave whatever you like. Let's see what's coming in for Capricorn. It was a little bit intense for the Spanish reading. Let's see if you have better luck. Okie dokes. So right away we have obviously your energy all over. We also have Pisces, Cancer, we got Gemini and Libra. At the moment, those are the energies we see in the first part of your reading right now. So what's going on? So I do see it does show me a little bit similar. On the money sense, there's a sense of like difficulties and changes. This could be either or losing a job or losing hours in last minute, into where you could actually also have a difficult time to find new employment. What this said is recommended for you to either or expand your options to either or another city or a different state or country, because it does seem like surrounding you right now, the employment that pays you what you need is going to be quite difficult. You may need to get two jobs, which will be two part-time jobs to actually make a full-time paycheck, and it's going to be quite complicated for the next 3 months. Seems to be quite harsh when it comes to the money situation. With the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups in the reverse, if you are in a relationship, I do see like you and your partner are in two different lanes. I feel like you're trying to let them be and try to give them space, but I feel like they're like detached emotionally, and I feel like they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to tell you. Sadly, I feel like you both are in the same energy of anxiety and difficulties, and sadly, I do feel like this connection will end eventually unless you both go for counseling and couple counseling. I do feel like the connection may not work the way let's say the way y'all want it to work originally. If you are single, I do feel like you may connect with somebody who's emotionally detached. They may want the hookup culture. They are not going to want more. I do feel like they may be your dream guy or your dream girl, but they're not going to be fulfilling, compromising to you entirely. Even if you guys were to date, they're going to always have somebody else. So at this point, you have a connection with somebody who's emotionally immature, emotionally unavailable, not because you're not doing enough, it's because of choice. It's like sadly you're not the one for them, and although they may say otherwise, they may treat you differently, it's not gonna work, and you can stay or leave however you want. It's your life, but just so you know, either or you will be, or you are connecting with somebody like that. With the Judgment card right here, I do feel like either or you guys know about this and you guys do not want to see this. This is also about a decision and an ending. Either or situation, there's a sense of changes, upcoming changes that are loud and clear, that are actually not outside your control exclusively, but also it's like you cannot avoid it. It's like you can run but you can't hide. Like you can run but you can't hide kind of energy. And it shows right here that there is upcoming changes coming up. Also, number 20 is actually an important month, an important day for you, my loves. With the Knight of Swords right here, I feel like some of you have this energy of like, I need to fix this. Keep in mind that not everything that happens in your life is meant to be saved by you. Sometimes you can try so much, but if it's not meant for you, it's just not meant for you. And this is an understanding, because you have the fixing energy, like you want to fix everything, you want to help everybody, you want to do everything, and it's not that you did something incorrect. It's not like it's your fault. It's not you're not enough. It's sometimes people are not meant for you, and sometimes things are just, that's part of your story, and right now I do see upcoming changes and difficulties. And if you are doing well financially right now specifically, please be very, very mindful in your money. Be very careful with savings, because there is very tough news coming forward as well when it comes to that. What else can you tell me about money and stuff for Capricorn? Yeah, I do see it, and I did see it in Spanish reading too, which is very similar, which it says that the month of August is going to be the hardest one when it comes to money. Either or, if you are a business owner, or if you are a content creator in a way, shape, or form, or work in regular jobs, whatever kind of job you have, I do see the month of August, is going to be the hardest one when it comes to money. Money flow is not going to come in the way you used to. So I will highly recommend you to be very mindful with your spending and all that things these previous months. I do feel like if you are a person that tend to loan money, let's say that you are in a different country helping your family and you tend to send money right now, it's not the month to do so. Maybe you cut the amount that you're doing or so, because you're gonna need it. Like I see ASAP help that you may need with your own money, to be honest. Now I do see as well that, going back to the love situation in the relationship, it's nothing wrong that you did. I feel like your partner did actually grow out of love. I do feel like this person could be having an affair allegedly, or could be talking to somebody, or this could be also an emotional affair. But I feel like this person does not cherish you the way you deserve. You deserve so much better. And I feel like they don't have the balls to pretty much tell you this, and they're gonna excuse it with, I just don't want to hurt you, I just don't want to make you feel bad. But at the end of the day, they're doing things behind your back that are gonna be worse than just saying the truth. I do see allegedly that they're talking about it with some friends and some people that are common friends with you guys. So I do feel like it's kind of like shady and backstabbing. But at the end of the day, you may hear this. It's going to be a dinner or a gathering here that either or you're going to notice that his change or her changes, the way that maybe this conversations with friends that you are mutual with, and when you get close they just change the topic or the subject. I will highly recommend you to take that as a sign that this could be what they're talking about. I feel that again, this could also be a dinner or something that they call you and they prepare just to bring the unfortunate news that they want to break up or they want a divorce. Some of you may be able to fix the connection with therapy or so, but it's because your partner, that person may not want it. And at this point, it's not just yours to fix. I feel here that financial situation was too much. I also feel here, if you guys were new parents as well, sadly this changed a lot in his energy. I feel like they were not ready for that as much as they say they would. Now if you are single, like I said before, in a party, there's going to be a third party here that actually talks to them about like how much they don't want to continue this with you. And I feel that, again, as I said before, money, different stances, different wants and needs. And like I said before, you are pretty much perfect, and they know this because they're going to give you a lot of compliments. But it's just like they just don't want to be there anymore. And this is going to be upcoming changes of breakups, changes, things ending for you to find yourself and allow yourself to start something new. So yes, sometimes changes and upcoming things are not always in the good side, but there's nothing that you can't take, because at the end of the day, the universe will always give you something that is just enough for you to take. They're not going to give you more that you can't take. So I feel like, although it may sound sucky and it may sound like cliche or like I don't want this, at the end of the day, it does show like for most of you this is going to be a similar situation. Also, if it's not romantic in any way to perform, this could be friendships ending and situations ending that are going to allow you to meet new people and restart and start over in other ways as well. So I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna hurt a little bit by the stances here, but allows you to explore and experiment other things that you may have been holding back, if it's not in any sense of the way. This is just a general energy for whatever situation it may resonate with you the most. So that's what I see, to be quite honest, in that sense. Let's see what else is coming for you, my guys. What else for Capricorn? What else can you tell me? This is a potential old flame that's coming in. Well, this is all happening. This could be also reconnecting with an old flame or reconnecting with an old friend. I feel like it happens right when this things hits. There's also, for those in the money situation, an opportunity that's going to be far away from when you are. That promises a little bit more of a better page and whatnot. You could be hesitant into should I take it or not, because I do feel that this could be far away from family and friends and your usual commute. But I do feel like you have to stand for yourself and you need to choose for yourself before anything. I do feel as well that this person that you're connecting with, either or, if you are in a relationship or single and getting to know them, they're gonna go very soon no contact after breaking up with you, because they really don't want to deal with you, honestly, because 80%, let's give you that. I'll be honest, there's a 95% that they have somebody else already. And again, I know that they're gonna go no contact because they know you're gonna try to fix it, you're gonna try to contact them and try to work things through, and they really don't want to hurt you, but they're gonna get rude if they have to because they really don't want to deal with you anymore. So I will highly recommend you, if they tell you this, do not beg, do not allow somebody to tell you they don't want you twice. So for this is, I feel like you need to focus in yourself, focus in your career, focus in friends, and focus in creating a better future for yourself. I do see that you have this huge potential to do so. I feel like you can create if you are right now trying to figure out what to do when it comes to money. I will highly recommend you to start your own business. This could start being online because it's less spending, but I do feel like new projects as well, new friendships, new people, new avenues and venues for money and career is gonna pop very soon. So this summer, you know that people say hot girl summer, is gonna be hot decision summer, to be honest, because there's a lot of changes and upcoming movements that you are going to be doing. And although it may not be the direction and how you expected it to be, it's exactly what you need, and you're going to be grateful eventually because it'll make so much sense towards the end of the year, because this is the year of shedding what is not for you, you know. And I feel like, yeah, sometimes you feel like this is not fair, this is not what I requested, all this effort with Libra energy. Keep in mind that yes, endings are going to happen. Sadly, in that relationship, I don't see it working. I don't see it whatsoever. Relationship, we're getting to know, because look what it shows me right here. They are done. They have somebody else, and they have been wanting to end their connection with you for a minute. If you guys are talking, you're not the only one, and you're gonna know very soon. And I do feel like this is for you, and again, it's out of nowhere, and I do understand that, but it shows right here that this is an ending that brings new beginnings and positive changes for you, although again, you're not gonna see it like that. I don't know why it showed me the scene of Twilight when Edward broke up with Bella. She sat on that couch, I think it was, for months. And yeah, you need to give yourself the process to grieve and everything, but at the end of the day, I think you have bigger problems and bigger things to worry about, which is your career, your money, and everything, which I do feel like if you make the right decisions and you stop lollygagging, you can actually get to it quick enough and not go through so much difficulties. But you need to find a balance, because I feel like some of you are very focused in personal life when it comes to relationships and when it comes to emotions, and right now your main situation needs to be working on your money, getting that bag, and moving forward. Because yes, and definitely if you're single or so, in the future there's going to be somebody else, but right now it's not showing me as important as what it is to make your money, and try to do it quick enough so you don't get to August and be like, oh my gosh, that crazy girl that read the cards was right, you know. So this is more like a warning. Like I said, it's very similar to Capricorn in Spanish. It did tell them all the things too that most likely it's not gonna apply for you guys here, but that's that. And the health sense for Capricorn, keep in mind that this is not a diagnosis, it's just general, you know, just take it or leave it. And people ask me why you do it, because I can. Some of you, please be careful with getting pregnant. No, it's not gonna keep the guy. No, it's not gonna make it work. They may most likely take care of it, but you're gonna be a single parent most likely. Now another thing tells me to stop drinking alcoholic beverages, because it'll hurt you eventually very, very badly, and you may need a transplant. Another thing is this issues within your blood cells that needs to be checked. So please make sure that if you don't feel well, if this could be anything, please make sure to do the proper checking so you are not blindsided with certain diagnoses. Others of you as well, be careful with yourself, because you could actually allegedly have a miscarriage as well, especially if you know, did not know about it. Please make sure that you're checking constantly, and please stay away from cigarettes and alcoholic beverages, regardless if you're pregnant or not. I do feel as well as some of you may require surgery, and some of you may have diabetes as well, unfortunately. So please check your body, check your health, make sure that you know that you are perfectly fine. Also, if you have problems with your eyesight, go to the doctor. It could be related to diabetes allegedly too. So make sure that you are actually doing what needs to get done, especially if you don't feel very well. You know, you don't want to wait it out and then be blindsided by something that could have been fixable way back, you know. So let's see what it says. Revenge, it says protection, tarot, obligation, plane, airport, or traveling. Last chance, yes, 1,000 times yes. Then you got the maybe. This is a song also. Somebody spies on you, they do it. That's what it says. I says red, it says water sign Cancer, and it says, are you not listening? No. And at the bottom here it says this is a favor, and it says they don't like it, they're not meant for you, they don't believe it, their entity goes for you or may go for you. Freedom of speech, blind, deaf, and mute. So hopefully you make decisions correctly. They're pretty much telling you, and that song is a Shakira song that says ciega, sorda, muda as well. It's a Spanish song too. So pretty much is, don't blind yourself by things just because of love or because you like this person, because you're gonna regret it. So hopefully you take this as it is. You don't have to. At the end of the day, it's not my life, it's your life. Do whatever you want. But if this happens to be for you, you didn't listen, you were warned 3 months prior. So thank you for anybody that stayed all the way to the end. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And of course, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And I'm also come here every Wednesday for readings on different dynamics in English and Spanish. Thank you again, and you guys have an amazing weekend, because today is Friday the 13th. So thank you so much.